It is Ryan Cameron Uncensored talking to a good friend, The Dream, here right now about the new project. You know, I tell people all the time, the biggest birthday party that never was, you were a big part of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had a big birthday party at Vision, and my headliner missed the plane.
Vanquish.
Vanquish, thank you.
Vanquish, yeah.
And he has come back now. He's done very well. He's starting to come back to you. So, you know, Don Cannon ended up DJing. JD ended up DJing. Teddy Riley ended up performing. Keith Sweat performed. And you performed as well.
See what I'm saying?
To the point of, like, I stopped having birthday parties after that.
How do you top that?
There was no way for me to top that. I had Dream, Keith Sweat, Teddy Riley, he said on another radio show he had never done tracks in his life, and he still hasn't.
Oh, wow, really?
He did it just that night.
Oh, that's amazing.
But I think that people, they're surprised. I stopped having birthday parties.
It was a movie.
They don't know that you sing for real. They think you putting some of that T-Pain on that
sauce
thing.
on that. Oh,
yeah.
Well,
I think people were very surprised and still are.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I feel like because when you're dealing in production and you're dealing in time, it's like having an echo effect on something, right? And we know what that is. And if they make something that sounds cool, you're gonna do it.
Right.
But it's kind of hard to kind of tell the difference between who's singing and who's not because there's so many rappers that sing now, and they'll pour the auto tune on super thick.
Right.
And so for me, if it's on the song, it's on there for a reason for it to be cool as a plug-in. And certain songs it's not on. Yeah, I hear that all the time. I'm like, yo, we thought you was just trash, and I'm like, where did you get the idea? Like, I just thought you was trash, dog. I'm like, all right, cool, this is up. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Didn't hurt my feelings at all.
You have been the warrior to champion R&B. Why do you feel that you had to be the one to put on the armor and, you know what I'm saying, just fight the naysayers out there saying that the state of R&B is trash right now?
Oh, man. I just feel like we all have our destiny and we all have jobs to do. And I just try to protect what my culture is. You know, like it's been so many times I could have just did a 4 on the floor record and been out of here in a different type of way, made a certain type of money. It's so much money I've turned down trying to basically do what's right for the culture, you know, and it's cost me in that way. But I feel like when these questions happen, that means that it didn't go unnoticed. So for me, that feels, of course, and I'm gonna say something super like, you know, in a way of feeling, that warms my heart to hear that people even understand or notice that I lay on the ground in front of these trains for certain things, especially involving my people and R&B and the culture.
I mean, because if you go back, Love versus Money is still a monumental classic. That is something that if I'm driving and the street lights is hitting the car exactly right, the right track will come on. I feel like a superhero.
Hey, that's
because of you.
I think that's what we all grew up to want to feel like, right? So if I could profess it, if I get it, you know, the talent comes from where the talent comes from. But if I can get it out of this soul and onto a platform and onto a stage, man, I will. And that's what I tried to do. I just tried to make sure that I was in a place where people could feel like that, because that's what I felt like when Marvin Gaye was on and I was in the backseat of that Cutlass. You know, you just feel like, right. I can make the world better because of what he's saying on this particular record. And that's what music's supposed to do. And so, yeah, you're supposed to pull up like, well, I've got my Balenciaga on. Go spend some money you don't supposed to be spending. That's the type of hero I'm talking about. That's Black Hero. Black Hero, what'd you do? I just bought a whole Benz. Did you have the bread today? No, I did not. But Dream song came on. I just felt like, what you listening to? I was listening to Fancy. Yeah.
So we attended your private listening event. And we got to hear majority of the songs, I'm assuming, on the album, because we went through like 7, maybe 8. But there was one in particular that was 11 minutes long. Now, is that going to be on the album?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Is that not the album, though?
That is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the center of, that's the heart.
But why 11 minutes? Why not just break it up into 3 songs?
That wouldn't be fun.
Okay.
That would be like, why... Fancy's like, what, 6 minutes, 46 seconds?
Yeah.
Y'all would be mad.
I mean, now music is short. Music is like 3
Maybe
minutes.
they can't come up.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I ain't say that.
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
did.
Stop.
that's
See,
okay.
Ryan, every time I come up
No,
here.
man,
No, you better stand on it. Maybe they can't
No,
what?
that's good.
I ain't hear it.
They talk about the
Like that.
attention span of a lot of people,
I don't-
and that it's not holding their attention span for more. I think the time they said was 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
They're lying. It's just not building. First of all, the bridges went away.
Yeah.
People stopped putting bridges in things. It wasn't exciting. Like the bridge is the ultimate piece of excitement in a record, especially R&B. And they just stopped doing it. It's like, oh, we're just not going to do it. And when somebody tells us something in the culture that's not working, we always listen to it to fall for it. And then we change all the programming and change everything around. Well, I don't want nothing over this amount. And then what happens is that type of connection and relationships and everything goes with it because we depend on radio, especially to deliver that type of a thing, or music, I should say, to deliver that type of thing. So records and time, I knew that for me to tell that whole story, and that is 2 pieces of work. They just actually intersect. They just actually go from one record into another, which I started on my first album. And they was trying to make me break, Fast Car into Nikki, into She Needs My Love on the first album. And L.A. Reid was like, no, I want you to break them up. And I'm like, I'm not breaking them up. And so in that way, those records, even though they're individual records, that was still about 11 minutes of what that was. And I can't even see my first album without those segues.
Right.
That would be crazy. And I stopped doing it. And it was hard for me to even want to come back to do an album because of what streaming has done to those type of things when you're being musical. Because it'll just cut your record off wherever the line is, and it's not going into to the next record. So if you listen to Fancy, everybody who has Love versus Money knows it goes in the right side of my brain. Right. But if you listen to streaming,
It's done.
it just stops. At a bad part, you're like, I don't.
Where's the rest of it?
Took my feeling. It just, and so we have to be real careful, man, and just give people the faith that they can do that and play their records with no fear, you know.
Bro, when it's your day to day, just walk me through it, man. Just because at this point, you can do whatever you want. Have you gotten to the point where there's nothing else you want?
No,
I mean, I'm not talking about musically.
I know.
I'm just talking about because,
I
I've been to the crib. I seen the cellar, you know what I mean? It always be the same amount of bottles in there. I'm like, man, one day.
See, this is how close we are. That's how I was like, don't even pay him no attention. He's crazy.
But I'm just saying, like, what is it that motivates you? Because, like you said, BB having you on lock, you go out and you go in the lab and you put out bangers after bangers. Like, what is it that you go, you know what, man? I wake up today and I'm going to do this. Or do you have a week set up? Do you have a month set up?
Yeah, I need one. I need an actual vacation, which I've never actually taken. 1, 2, though, is to sum it up. When the pandemic happened and we did Renaissance, right? Because of what happened with that record and everybody going back outside, even more I felt what my gift does to humanity. Like, regardless outside of myself.
Right.
Like you saying, like, oh, you could just go, I'd rather play golf every day. Every day, all day long. Like, period. But I just always feel like that duty to the people is necessary. Like, it's nothing I can do about it. I can't turn it off. I can't do anything. I can keep elevating. Of course, movies I definitely need to write which I've already started.
Some soundtrack stuff?
Yeah, no.
Scoring?
No, like movies, like Quentin Tarantino, like directing and everything. So it's these albums I've done, they can only hold so much space. So I'm looking forward to that next part where it's, all right, now put that on film. If you made Love Hate, if that's the soundtrack, what the film look like?
Yeah.
So those Purple Rain moments and all of those things, I am venturing into that space.
Yeah. You're the only one that can pull this off because you got the bread to pull it off.
I would like to say I
No, I'm getting ready. I'm gonna tee this up for you. I think the Oscar will go to Zendaya if you do a Tammy Terrell movie.
Oh yeah, you talked about that.
Ashana, what are we doing?
Because the way she looks,
thank you.
The body of work, working with both James. Come on, man, and Marvin.
He's thinking. Look
and
at him.
the way that it ends, it would be, and the Academy Award goes to I'm telling you. But somebody has got to be able to put their hands on these people. And I keep saying, I say, man, Zendaya playing Tammy Terrell, because she could go back to that.
That's it.
Come on, man. I'm just saying.
No, you just nailed it.
I'm putting it out there.
No, you just nailed it. That's amazing. I appreciate that.
Because I know you could pull it off.
No, you know we can pull it off. I appreciate that.
Hey,
We
just
need
give
to
me a
make
little
sure
good, you know.
No, don't say little in front of when you're asking for something. This is how you trying to block your own blessings. Like,
Give me the biggest
no,
credit
no.
of all time.
There you go. Get your credit.
Get
man.
my credit, man.
Get your credit.
New album, Love
Woo.
Hate. When's the album coming out?
Woo. This summer, I think in June. I think it's in June. It's June Black Music Month as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. Even though it's Black Music Month at my house all the time. But yeah, June, you'll have this thing. Yeah. You need to be out. I need to be out with the people all year.
Yeah.
Touring.
I believe former president and Georgia native Jimmy Carter is the person who started Black Music Month.
Oh, wow.
Coined that
See, I
and
didn't
made
even
it
know
official.
that. I
So
didn't even know that.
when you are out and about, man, a lot of people don't know you from the A.
Yeah. That's
What is
kinda
that
crazy,
about?
Right?
What I mean, is it because you're not out and you're not on the Welcome to Atlanta remix? Like, what is it?
That's probably exactly what it is. I need to call somebody about
I
that.
mean, like,
What's going on?
why
It's
are
crazy-
people surprised?
It's the craziest thing because when I'm anywhere
'Cause you
else,
Atlanta.
By the way, when I'm anywhere else, no, Jay says he's like, yo, this is the blackest nigga on the planet. And so it's like, where's he from? Atlanta. Anybody that's around,
Yeah.
these guys that I don't even know, these billionaire guys,
Right.
it's like, nah, him,
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's like, no. It's like, yes, he is. I have no idea where this thing is. Even if I'm here and I'm like, yeah, I'm from the West Side. It's like, no, you not. I'm like, what are you talking about?
What street you grew up
Yeah,
on?
I'm explaining stuff like I'm really not.
They're challenging you. You get challenged.
Yeah, I grew up on Baker Road. Salem Baptist Church was right there. Center Hill was right there. And then we just, it's like, oh, yeah, well, I only believe it because Tip told me y'all went to school together. It's like,
But didn't the kilo sample, bring a whole new light to it?
I don't think so. And that was me just honoring. He had no idea that I was doing it. Didn't ask to do nothing. And I remember working on that record, and I was with B. I was like, I know you don't know this guy.
Yeah.
I was like, but super influential to what Atlanta music was at a particular point in time. I was like, I want to get him his flowers by putting him on this thing. And she heard the record. We ain't had wasn't no issues. When we hit him, get him what he's supposed to get. And
was he happy with that?
Great. Oh, he was elated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember him asking KP, I think, like, why did Dream do this? He was trying to look for a reason of why I did it.
Right.
And I was like, ain't no reason, man.
That's like the most Atlanta thing ever, man. To go back and find the culture and be like, yo, this, because we all grew up on, I mean, come on.
Oh, can't get no lower.
Yeah.
Just them other records, Damage. Oh, don't get me started.
Yeah.
Atlanta's so amazing to me.
Because, back then I was hosting like the Fresh Party.
Yeah.
So that was the Sammy Sams and the TCPs. I had to go and try to find TCP out. They weren't even listed. I was like, yo, I got a girl. Give 5-5. It's so good, make you cry. Come on back. Come on back, son. Come on back.
I'm not. And I actually, I remember these times.
Yeah.
I actually remember, Ryan, you was like and just for of course you better be getting your flowers at the end of the day. It was just, nobody knew Atlanta without Ryan Cameron. Like, for the longest period of time, especially in a part of my life where it was super influential listening to radio, just like, oh, cool, that's where I want to be at. Whoever that guy is, that's why I'm trying to get up there to where he is. So I want to let you know that first.
I appreciate that, bro.
2, we old. He just brought up a song. I'm like, oh. I went straight back to a Caprice. I remember sitting there when that thing was playing. I was like,
Not the Capri.
that was like terrible. At least I wasn't driving it though. I think Ryan was driving.
But Prince said this. He was like, if you didn't know how old you were, how old would you be?
Ooh.
Like, I think, and you just celebrated a birthday, right?
No, it's September.
Okay.
You know I'm a Virgo. I'm crazy.
Oh, yeah. September what?
20th.
Okay, yeah. You're right around the time my son's. Yeah. Y'all are so laid back until you're not.
Oh, yeah. That's it. It's a
Help me explain. Thing. Explain that to me, because I'll ask my son something, and his response will be very matter of fact, but I know when he calls me, he'll say, and it'll be a pause. What's going on, man? Hey,
Man,
why y'all do that?
But hey, man, first
Just
of all,
tell me what is the deal.
I don't know what that little game thing is. It's like a little. First of all, we welcome a debate because we're not getting in a debate that we already like.
Yeah.
Please bring the debate on. 2, your time's running out.
That's all
3,
right. We get it.
I feel like I think we just love people. We love the back and forthness of a thing. So we create a thing, and not in a negative way. Like we want to go. We like that task of talking and fellowship. I don't know what
You still haven't answered why y'all are like this, bro.
Because that's what we like to. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's our connection.
It's not a game. It's just like just kind of help me. I know what you're trying to say.
All right, do you really? See, that's the other thing. You think you know what we're trying to say, and we're like, no, that's not. You missed it. Nope.
They pick their words and choose very wisely before they put it out.
No, I mean, he's graduating from college next weekend, right?
Tell me what happened.
University of Miami, right? So Wednesday night, everybody coming down. We're gonna go out and have a meal at somewhere in Miami.
Right.
I said, hey man, we got the reservation for 7:45. What's spit it out. Well, me and my friends, we was gonna go out,
Oh, that's not a Virgo thing. That's a dad thing.
No. So he's shunning everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell me, because it's a casino 4 miles away.
And you want to go. You don't mind.
I was happy.
That's all. I'll be happy when
I was
they let me out the
happy.
job. I'll be like, oh, you want to do what? Go to the movie without me? Oh, Lord. Please call a driver. What else you want?
Please call a driver.
Here you go. Dad, what you about to do? Nothing. I'm going to sit on this sofa and watch this game. I'm glad. Have fun. But no, I think that was a dad.
It's a dad thing?
Yeah, that was a dad.
Okay,
thing.
well, maybe not.
I can relate to exactly what you mean. I'm like,
yeah.
Please don't give me no extra job to do.
Yeah, man, I am. Go ahead, do you, bro?
I love you.
Have yourself a great time.
Take a card with you.
Yeah. See, now I ain't doing all that now. So that just shows the different levels of where we are.
Right.
Here we go.
He said, send a car. I'll be like, send a Waymo. Take a card, and I'll be like, I got you a card. See? Hallmark. It's a totally
Congratulations.
It's a totally different. Yeah, I gotta act my wage, my brother.
Hey, man, look.
Sometimes you gotta act your wage.
Yeah.
Ron Hurd, we gotta act our wage, man.
Act your wage. I like that.
Act your wage, man. I can't be out.
pretty good.
The man got on all of.
I know. I
This
see.
is like
I see.
this is like the first King's Ransom he got
and
on.
the Van
right now.
Cleefs and
This is the first King's Ransom.
Yeah.
See, now do you feel that bad?
I just
for him
need
now?
you to
Look how
put.
he treat me when
I just
get
need
it.
you to put the pinky
Sagittarius.
ring
I'm
in the
Sagittarius.
bag if you want to see your
My mom
children
was a
again.
Sagittarius.
I'm a
And you're a
Taurus.
Virgo, so the way that y'all's dynamic is very
Yeah.
interesting to watch.
Because she's a Sagittarius.
Yeah. I have Virgo friends, and this
That
is
makes
how
sense.
I
Yeah,
treat
we
them.
Virgo. We having a good time.
I know.
As always.
Put my hand.
Wrapping up with the dream.
Jill.
My partner.
Jill. Come
Let's
get your
talk
wine.
about the music culture in Atlanta, because I feel like at one point people felt like Atlanta lost its sound and what we were traditionally known for. So how do you feel about that statement?
Well, was it who made the statement?
Yeah,
Was it just overall?
you gonna help me?
I feel like it was overall. There was, there's
What was
always
the
a
sound,
battle.
Bonnie? What do you think the sound was?
I feel like I want to say
Feeling probably.
it's definitely a feeling. I'm trying to think because there's always a battle to me with like the North and the South. There's just as bad. We
That's
kind of
crazy.
talk about the West Coast, but not for real. Like it's cool, but it's always that battle. And then at one point, I felt like, especially when this is before Diddy went to jail, but around that time, I saw a lot of people from up north coming down south to really push their records and push their artists. But something about Atlanta that I really love is that we really love people in Atlanta. So like if you're trying to feed us somebody else, we're like, where are they from? Like what road did
I got
we don't
you.
really mess
That
with them
makes
too
sense.
much.
That's true.
So I think that at some point people felt like we were losing our sound, or who are we? Like who are our main Atlanta?
The authenticity.
Yeah, who are our artists now?
That's fair.
Well, y'all, that could be explained in so many different ways, and it's true, because what happens when you create a beautiful city like this, everybody comes. That's number one. Number two, nobody's educated about what Atlanta really means, so they come there to get their check, but they don't really care about the culture of Atlanta.
Yeah.
And so from radio to Hawks, that's why you can go to a Hawks game tonight and there'll be more Knicks fans there than it will be Hawks. You have to, the hard thing is, who are you pandering to when you're coming up with these things? Is it more Atlanta artists that are coming through here? Like, are we really that lockstep, in those things? Because only things like that can build it. And that's why I even mentioned the days when you were on the radio back then. Like, it was just all Atlanta stuff. I don't want to say shit, but I just said it.
Okay.
It's all Atlanta shit. She can mute that out. And so for us, we took pride in that particular thing. And we also took pride in taking people in. Whether Hurricane Katrina had happened, everybody came here, or whether
we
it's
went down there and
my
helped.
good people in New York, which I love. New York embraces me when I go there.
Yeah,
And
they do.
when they come down here and be talking crazy, I'll be like, "What's going on, man? We love you. I don't know why, especially amongst us blacks. What's going on?" But yeah, I think that's very true, and it's just the pandering of it, and we just have to. You have to do the hard part of when these radio stations and everything get a lot bigger, and it becomes that influence that's not from the city, and it's more on the, I'll say it is the corporate side of whatever it is. They got to stay out of it, because you end up losing the whole thing, because you don't have, there's no grits on the plate.
It's porridge.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, what you got? Grits, what is that? Somebody say that to me, I'm like,
Nah.
cool, I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. You just got to keep with the Southern cooking. Like, keep it close.
We want to say, man, we missed you, bro.
Yes, we definitely missed you.
We missed you, bro. So we're glad that you're back.
I appreciate it.
And, bring that bodies out now on all platforms.
I'm representing. Did you see the 30 greatest writer thing?
I know.
Yes.
But see, I didn't know if you was going to, blow your whistle like that.
What you mean?
Because, some people want to lay back and let other people,
No, I'm saying, but I had the A hat on this job like that. The world saw that.
Good.
Just letting you know, I'll be represented.
Well, we've been
If you get on the Welcome to Atlanta 3 mix, then I believe you. Where you going? Hey, buddy. Hey. What the hell? Ryan Cameron Uncensored. Dream just walked out. Dream just walked out. Oh, he's back. Hey, man.
Welcome back to Atlanta. 3 mix.
3
Your
mix.
dream in there. You probably just be and like that.
There you go.
That's all we need. Radio killer. That's it.
It is Magic 107.5, 97.5,
Yes,
the real
sir.
sound of Atlanta.